Bonjour, c'est moi, Dene. Welcome back to another episode of Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, here on my channel. In the last episode, we checked out the, well, not the crime scene, but, the morgue, put that in quotes, but the morgue, here in the, cold storage facility? I don't know, yeah. Well, anyway, we found some clues, some interesting clues, because we found some big footprints, and some what seemed like also big fingerprints on the lamp on the ceiling, hanging from the ceiling. So, York draw the conclusion that it must be somebody who's at least 10 feet tall. As you can see over here, we found this giant in the luxury foods warehouse, where we are right now. We acquired the key through unconventional means, so to say, but yeah, here we are right now, and we have to find the Flying Serpent right here.
There are torn off claws and legs scattered all over the ground.
But no serpent legs, right?
I doubt they'll fly anytime soon.
Yeah, me too.
I can't tell which ones are from crawfish and which parts are from shrimp. How about you, Zach?
I don't know. Okay, there's something back here, some boxes.
Cans of Holy Trinity paste.
Cans inside of the boxes, I assume.
Onions, bell peppers, and celery. The absolute basics for any Cajun dish. This product combines them all into some sort of paste. People actually buy this garbage? Even the name sounds idiotic. Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself.
Yeah?
If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this paste, I vow to never call it Cajun food.
Ooh, keeping it real. Something back here? It seems so convenient, but no, I don't think so. It seems like there is a clue right here. I mean, another catfish tail, you know, not like a clue like the one over here, but yeah, a clue for the overall investigation. What's this?
Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones. We hunt for more materials than we can eat, and freeze them over long periods of time. The human race gives terror a whole new meaning.
That was deep. So, 2 clues left. What do I want to check out?
Hung alligators. I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents. Oh, but that's pushing it.
Yeah.
Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll
Yes.
never reach the sky.
Besides, crocodiles or alligators can't fly. Last time I checked, at least.
Avery, this box looks special.
Clarkson food, for their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarkson's family crest?
Is this, the dragonfly, maybe their emblem?
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarkson's mark.
I have a feeling that we will see this mark, in some more places in this game.
Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
What did I tell you?
Is that so?
Well, yeah. They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah. I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach, this dragonfly is our Flying Serpent. The Flying Serpent owns this town. They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim. And Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world. Let's head back out to that merciless sun.
I'd like to stay in here, please.
Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
Again, I'd prefer staying down here than going into the merciless sun, as he put it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go dragonfly hunting. Maybe we actually will. Maybe we will go dragonfly hunting, both literally and figuratively. I don't know. Maybe that's a mini game after the fucking fishing mini game in the first game. But of course, for now, it's gonna load for a while because I'm assuming we meet outside of the facility. Maybe. Or maybe not. During the last few seconds, it always seems to have crashed, you know? Like, everything stops and... Ah.
Whew. So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
I don't know. Maybe we will head to the bowling alley, because there's something to do there as well.
Zack and I will take things from here.
Sure we will.
Then what should I do?
You do you.
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please.
Again, you do you.
I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy.
Of course it will.
But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done.
Can't you work from home?
I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Good luck. Even if it's a small town, it's gonna take you a while, I guess.
Not a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
By a yeti.
Hey, don't scare me like that. Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do.
Of course I do, yeah.
Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see some proof.
Then get back in there and take a look at what I saw.
Proof number 1. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet.
By the way, I just noticed the 3 people standing up there in the upper left corner.
None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches. Proof number 2. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number 3.
If I were down there, I would have never drawn that conclusion.
There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor. But there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence is that a barefooted giant, standing over 10 feet tall, carried Lisa's body out.
Well, maybe it was a very special, unique, I don't know what these machines are called, but you know, like stack boxes with, you know, that it had like fake feet attached to it, and they moved it up to the body and then lifted it with pitchfork. That was the word I was looking for. Yes, pitchfork. No, not pitchfork. What? No, forget what I said. Okay. Well, anyway, maybe they used one of those, and no, were there footprints leading away from the site, or I don't know. Well, even if that's the case, that still wouldn't explain how the lamp was touched, or who touched the lamp.
That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes?
A little Miss Sunshine.
Well then, you need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind. Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you.
Word.
You're a smart kid, I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir.
Well, didn't take that much to convince him.
A sharp eye and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a Heady intuition. I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty.
Okay, so she's still coming with. Interesting, okay.
You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
Okay, that's why.
Patty?
Okay, so the next goal would be... Will there be a next goal, or...
Zach, we found the Flying Serpent.
Yes, we did.
Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens.
Ah, so what I was planning to do is actually even the right thing to do. We have to go to the bowling alley, okay?
It's time to head on to Alexus's Diner and Lane.
Ah, very efficient. Everything worked out. I love it. Okay. Yeah, we destroyed the boxes. Let me walk around the warehouse real quick to check out if there's anything here. Well, we don't have a time limit, so we do. That's the wrong sound sample playing. I don't think we are walking on grass or sand. It should. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to play this sound sample because this doesn't look like dirt. Just saying. Well, anyway, yeah, we have time. I don't want to bore you though, but yeah, we have time. Can we crouch? Ooh, we can. Okay, I just wanted to test that. Okay. Some tinted windows. Okay, tinted windshield. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's literally walk around the warehouse. Although it'll... No, actually... Let me do that, because if we do it on the skateboard, it won't take that long. Just wanted to check if...
Hey, Zach. No, nothing. Just a film.
Oh, sorry. Just wanted to check out if there's anything back here that we can pick up. Wouldn't be anything special, I guess.
The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave.
He already said that, but I guess
Also, a lot of
he's saying it
places
again
were
because
pushing up parts of the
his
asphalt
monologue was
on the
cancelled when we arrived
sidewalk.
here.
Those bumps were dangerous even though we still had our car. But this town is different.
So I'm just gonna keep going.
All paved so cleanly that we can skate along without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in
So
New
far,
Orleans,
yes.
I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just...
No! Okay, well, so much for the monologue.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right?
Oh,
no sugar, only
okay.
milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Okay, so that's it. Well, all I wanted to do really is pop the balloon real quick.
Zach, you...
Oh, wrong button, sorry. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so... What am I supposed to do with this? If I can't punch it and if I can't shoot it, then what is this here for? I don't know. Well, yes, let me jump back on the skateboard. And... Okay, we have to go this way, I guess. Ooh!
Hey, Zach. No, nothing. Just nice saying.
We're just gonna go to the Diner and Lane then. Should be somewhere around, well, not around here, but this way. Ah, he's humming again. Yeah, like in the first game. You know, I'm still wondering how Patty is keeping up with us. Because she's not on the skateboard, she just disappears, and I don't think she's following us on the skateboard. maybe she's a witch and she just spawns in once we're at the destination.
I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down.
Ah, lovely.
Don't you, Zach?
Yeah, I love it. Okay, you know,
Oh, nothing. Just
You know, I said I love the art style of this game, and I still do, but yeah, it's still not that optimized. Well, it's optimized to run at 30 FPS, I guess, but
this is the deep sound.
not at 60 FPS, and, well, you can see the textures from afar look horrible, and you have to get really close to buildings and people and, well, basically anything. Everything in this world to... Oh, there was something we can pick up, never mind. To spawn them in. So I understand it that some people complain about the graphics of this game, but overall I still like the art style, to be honest. Am I going further away?
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution
Ah.
led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand. And Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in...
Of course, we have to go... Oh, over 5 miles traveled, nice. Of course, we have to go this way.
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours...
Careful!
down. Don't you, Zach?
Ah. Ah! Okay, so now we know the bushes aren't made of titanium in this game.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergone maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trouble.
Gotta be shitting me. Ah, thank you, finally. Okay, so we are here, and I'm gonna save here.
Did you notice it yet?
No, I didn't notice anything, and, you know, to be honest, those monologues... Yeah. Those monologues really suck right now, because he doesn't shut up, and he's saying the same stuff all over again. But anyway...
Patty, is something wrong?
Well, maybe because... she had to walk all the way, right? I'm assuming.
I got something to say.
Yeah? What is it?
When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R, okay.
Professor R.
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
How do you know that?
Because...
Because, huh? Interesting.
Yes, very interesting. Alexus's has been unlocked, okay. Owl's nest has been unlocked. Can I save now? Yes, okay. Yes, overwrite. And there we are. Okay, so let's go in. By the way, we do have some needs, right? Where do I see my needs again? My journal? No. Data? No. We did have a hunger meter, I'm sure. And an energy meter. I'm sure I saw those in right here in the red room. But do you think I remember where I saw them? No, I don't. Yeah, link. Yeah. Well, it's not the bars in the upper left because that's health and stamina. But how do I check out my needs again? I don't see anything right now. Well, maybe I'm just plain stupid, but... Can I see them on the map? No. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's just go in. I hope the game will tell us when we're starving. If not, it would suck. Maybe we are still... What we are doing right now is still considered a mission, and for that reason we don't see our needs, and our needs also don't go down? I don't know. Uh-huh, interesting. Checking everything out. Okay, oh, we can save in here as well. Okay. Well. Before we talk... Huh? What's that? Why is there a sign reading Greenvale Wood? I guess, well, maybe, Greenvale is actually, well, they have a lumber mill, right? We know that from the first game, but maybe they are exporting wood made from the trees that drop the red seeds, and maybe if the wood is already here, well, anyway, I'm already sure that we will find the red seeds here as well, but, well, you know where I'm getting at, what I'm getting at. Checking out all of the signs. I'm seeing if I can find anything lying around somewhere. Okay, we can go to one of the tables to the left because there was a red exclamation point. Ooh, hello, who is this? By the way, the pansexual flag. Special sale for sunburned customers only. Remember how we can get tanned in this game? Yeah, okay, so it actually has some use, okay? Can we talk to her? No, she's just staying there for no reason at all, okay? Standing there for no reason at all. Let me go up to the... Anything here? Do you have any... I have to check something real quick. Hold on. Because one of those signs... I don't want to say what it reminds me of, but... Because I don't want to say something wrong, but... Okay, no. On the left side, the second license plate, the 1EC, reminded me of the Ecto 1 license plate from Ghostbusters, but yeah, it's... Well, maybe it's a slight nod to that license plate, I don't know. Okay. Hello, lady, do you have anything to say? No, she does not, okay. Some voodoo, right, yeah, why not? Okay. Okay, that seems to be it, so we can literally only check out, this one table over here. Can we change the music? No. Awfully quiet. Ah, now show us how it's done, Granny. Yes,
maidens.
go Ethel.
Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Oh my lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here
Jawara.
before. Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here. Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexus, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh my lord. Well, ain't that something?
Alexus Jawara.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh my lord. Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
Somebody spread a
I
rumor.
want a chocolate sundae, but no cherries. I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Oh, my Lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Alexus, are these photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures? My hobby's collecting snapshots of what our town used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know? Just thought it'd be nice to help folks remember what it was like in the good old days.
The good old days.
Zach, did you hear that? Good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are still people who yearn for the past.
She told me what was going on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey. Last time she came here, she told me all about it. Some odd fella was following her around. Stalking her like.
What kind of fellow?
She said he had a really tall shadow.
Oh.
How tall?
As tall as an oak tree.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Ooh, I really want to
Sadly,
see
it didn't.
the perpetrator.
I know just about everyone in this here town, but I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall.
It's getting more and more mysterious, and it seems
Maybe
like...
it really was an oak tree, and she just mistook it for someone.
Oh.
Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees, with lots of Spanish moss hanging down, make me feel a little funny, too.
I don't think so, Alexis.
I really want to see the perpetrator.
Shadow was following her, correct? That means she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone. Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing.
It is.
But it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah!
Well, maybe we have to break...
I got a turkey!
We have to break
Truly
Ethel's record, I don't know.
mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
Yeah, true. Maybe we have to beat her and she will share some intel with us. Although she will probably be mad. Mrs. Carpenter. Okay, let's talk to Patty first.
Agent York, if you're fixing to bowl, you're gonna be disappointed. Mrs. Carpenter never lets anyone else use the lane while she's here.
We're gonna see about that.
Patty, that's exactly what I came to do. You see, Zach and I need to bowl down 10 maidens.
Fine, go on and try if you wanna.
Oh, I will.
I'm gonna eat my sundae. Hey! Are you nuts?
What's the most addictive drug in the world?
How
Sugar?
should I know?
It's sugar, Patty. Far more people die from obesity and diabetes than from cocaine and heroin. Alexis, would you give her some milk?
Oh, my Lord. Coming right up, honey.
Sugar might be dangerous, but it ain't against the law. You got no right to take that from me, even if you are some FBI agent.
Did you pay for it?
Actually, Patty, I do. We signed a contract, remember? I promised to protect you from
Oh
all
my
the
God.
evil in our world.
Hey!
Delicious. What an amazing chocolate sundae. Zach, I think we just uncovered an incredible treasure here.
Poured it all
I feel
down.
like I could eat one of these every day while we're in this town.
Oh, what?
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe we will have a Sunday every day now. Okay, so you like voodoo, lady? Mrs. Carpenter, what do you have to say? Yeah, she really likes voodoo.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger. My, you're a handsome
Yes,
boy.
he is.
You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always spot you city folk from a mile away.
Mrs. Carpenter. I like how she doesn't even have a first name.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So I'm gonna call her
Would you mind
Ethel.
calling me York, ma'am?
Oh, so you are from the FBI. I thought as much. So sophisticated. Well, my horoscope in the paper today told me I'd be meeting someone new. And those horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me? Whew, that was a close one.
What?
If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next time I bowled, I got a gutter ball. First time in 12 years. I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. In our world, some routines lead to good things, while others only lead to the bad. So, you mustn't ever cast a shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
It's her routine, Zach. Understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just
I
like
do.
us and coffee. Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too? I'm investigating the Lise Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
No, absolutely not. Not even the FBI can take my lane from me.
We'll see about
I haven't
that.
given it up once ever since my husband passed away over a decade ago. I'll never break my promise to him.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Maybe we can feed her a sundae, and that'll send her into a sugar shock or something. I don't know.
Ooh, you like that? That's what I'm talking about. Who's your mom?
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed. Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane.
But how are we gonna do that?
Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
We can shoot her. Find a way to get Mrs. Carpenter to let you use the bowling lane, okay? Okay, so we can talk to Patty again, I think, and we can also talk to... No. Oh, yes, we can talk to her, but okay, the one exclamation point was the sign that we already read, okay. Let's just talk to her again, for now.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter?
Stop! Not now. Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance?
Mm-hmm, okay.
What, are you blind?
No.
Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split.
Holy mother of bowling balls. Okay, so she's bowling again. Okay, a bit too much for the old lung.
That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Zach, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady.
Very superstitious.
We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit.
Okay, so what are we gonna say to her?
That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now.
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent. Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. A great liking.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Another interesting name that I will probably butcher while trying to pronounce. Erzuli Frida, okay.
Erzuli Frida.
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
Oh, the newspaper?
The mirror.
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map for you.
Oh, yes, please do, Ethel.
Zach, this is it. Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind. It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
It does. Like to check out a voodoo shop. So, I'm guessing that's the next... You might find a way to convince Mrs. Carpenter to let you go if you visit Erzuli Frida. Okay, yes, Erzuli Frida has been unlocked. Okay. Well, taking a look at my stopwatch, I've been recording for 36 minutes right now, and you know what that means. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon in the next episode of Deadly Premonition 2, where we try to convince Ethel over here by some merchandise purchased from yours truly, Erzuli Frida, to give up her bowling alley, her lane, at least for a short time, so that we can fell the 10 maidens. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you soon in the next episode. Bye!